Tonight on Rob on Holiday, we're going to do a special Christmas Eve vlog. We're going to take a look around at all the hotels at Disneyland Paris and have a look at the Christmas decorations both outside and inside. So if you're thinking of coming to Disneyland Paris over Christmas, maybe next year or in future years, it should give you a good idea of what Disney do to all the hotels to make them look very Christmassy. Starting at our hotel, the Cheyenne, but we're just on the main street. We'll come back to this at the end, but we're going to head on, and the next hotel, or the first one we're going to do properly, is the New York. Let's go. This is the Hotel New York. Last year it was rebranded as the Marvel Hotel. Lots of Marvel theming inside, which we'll see when we go in there. But what I do like is, especially at Christmas, is the lawn area outside, floodlit, and a really nice Christmas tree. So this is a really good start to our visit to the Marvel Hotel New York. The Marvel Hotel at Christmas. Like I say, great Christmas tree outside, lots of Christmas trees on the inside. They've obviously got a set up for Santa Claus as well, Father Christmas, when he's coming to visit for the kids. But most of the time it's just subtle decoration, and obviously the main theme is superhero, as it is all year. So yeah, good start with the New York. Hotel tour, we've just stopped for a quick bite to eat at the Earl of Sandwich. We all had a pizza, very nice. Now, anybody who comes to any Disney hotel, whether it's Florida, Paris or anywhere else, knows you've got to be prepared to pay money, and I'm happy with that, as everyone else probably is who comes here. However, it's worth mentioning that on Christmas Eve, the sit-down meals at all the hotels are €95 a head, which is bonkers. And I'm certainly not paying that when we had a very good meal in the Chuck Wagon last night for €40. So that's why we decided to have a low-cost meal tonight. Anyway, that's enough of the money talk. Next on the tour is the Newport Bay Hotel. So here we are, the Newport Bay Club. Now, when it was built, this was the largest hotel in Western Europe in terms of the number of rooms. And having stayed here, I can tell you that depending on where you are in the hotel, you may have a very long walk to the reception. So if you are going to stay here, it might be worth requesting a room near the facilities. Now, there's not much any evidence of any Christmas decoration at the moment, bit of lights and tinsel around the docking area there. But all the lights you see on there are on the hotel all year, so that's nothing special. I've seen one bloke in the restaurant with a Santa hat on, but apart from that, I think we're going to have to go and hunt inside for some Christmas decoration. So as you can see from the shots, the Christmas decoration is fairly low-key in the Newport Bay, and they definitely lose points for having Christmas trees either side of the door, but no lights on them. So the third hotel we're going to on this tour is the Sequoia Lodge. At this point, it's probably worth pointing out the three that we're going to see so far: the Newport Bay, Marvel, New York and Sequoia Lodge are all around Lake Disney here, so they're all, you know, you can walk to Disney Village quite easily from all of them, all very similar in distance. Newport Bay a bit further because it's obviously down the end of the lake. Now, if there's one Disney hotel you would expect to have a Christmas tree, it's the Sequoia Lodge, because of course the hotel itself is named after the giant sequoia tree, and it's surrounded by sequoias, and they've not let us down. Look at that. Very nicely lit up. So let's go and have a look what's inside the hotel. Having walked around the reception area and bar area of the Sequoia Lodge at Christmas, it's definitely got a great Christmas theme. There's lots of fairy lights above and behind on the window. Top marks for the Sequoia Lodge. We're leaving the grounds of the Sequoia Lodge now on our lodge tour. It's interesting because you can come through the trees and you can walk along the river here. It takes you down to the Santa Fe Hotel. On the other side of the river is the Cheyenne, but it's a nice walk. This is the car park in front of the Hotel Santa Fe, and you see they've got a medium-sized Christmas tree there in the middle of the car park. And then if you look along the roof line there, they've got lots of Christmas lights. Looks very nice. They're decorated all the way along the hotel. If you can spin the camera around. Of course, the big lit sign with the cars picture up there is up there all year. So let's go in reception, have a look what it's like in there. We finished off pretty much where we started on our tour now, on the main street of the Cheyenne Hotel. Lots of lights down there, as you can see. Now, I've just come from the Santa Fe. There weren't any outside decorations in terms of lights there, but this is really good. I mean, I've said before on these videos, I think the Cheyenne theming is the best of all the hotels, and they've done the hotel proud with the lights alongside the buildings here. Really nice. Okay, we're going to do Rob's roundup from outside the Cheyenne. Now remember, we're just talking about the Christmas theming of the hotels at Disneyland Paris here, and it's also worth remembering that the Disneyland Hotel still hasn't reopened after the pandemic. That's because it's undergoing extensive renovation. I don't know when it's going to be open. I think it's 2024, late 2023. Anyway, from what we've observed, all the hotels have their own kind of Christmas decoration. Now, one thing we did notice in common about all the hotels is they've all got a place for Santa to stop doing his rounds. So I'm sure that at some point on Christmas Eve, Santa will turn up in each of the hotels. In fact, I think we saw him in at least 2, so he's pretty quick. Now, in terms of ranking, there's absolutely no question that the best Christmas themed hotel here at Disneyland Paris is the Sequoia Lodge. An absolutely fantastic tree display out the front with thousands of bulbs on it. There's also a tree on the lakeside that's got quite a few bulbs. Lots of fairy lights inside and lots of tinsel. It's a very homely feel in the bar there. So if you're looking for that real special Christmassy feel, then Sequoia Lodge is the one for you. Next, I would say the Hotel New York. That has got a great Christmas tree on the lawn outside, and again, it's more subtle, the theming inside, but there are several Christmas trees and baubles hanging, so I'd put that in too. Number 3, I'd say where we're staying now, the Cheyenne. Really good Christmas displays, lots of lights down the main street, very homely and cosy feel in the reception area. After that, it's kind of starting to tail off. The Newport Bay didn't really have that many Christmas decorations, but the lobby was quite nice, and the Santa Claus area. And the Santa Fe had a medium Christmas tree out the front with a few lights on it. But of course, any hotel you choose to stay in at Disney gets you all the advantages of a Disney hotel, and I'm sure you'll have a great Christmas wherever you stay. But remember, for us, Sequoia Lodge is number 1.